Hey guys, here with another episode of Just the Good Stuff. I'm here on East 34th Street in the Dark Zone. This one's going to have two items for you, one of them being the Inventive Backpack. It already has electronics and skill power, you just need to roll off bleed resistance. I would recommend for disrupt resistance or ammo capacity. The next item is going to be a mod. We have a 261 firearms mod on 3300 health. Very good mod if you don't have anything like this just yet. Now we're going to be moving to East 40th Street. This vendor is going to be selling a first aid ally heal mod. This is going to be really good for your healer builds. If you are looking for some healing mods, this would be a good one to throw on. The next checkpoint we're heading to is East 46th Street. This vendor is going to be selling a relentless backpack, so we have quite a few options for skill builds this week. We have electronics, skill power, and ammo capacity. I would almost recommend making your electronics a little bit higher on this one. The next one we're heading to is East 61st Street. This one is selling a pro red dot sight. It is not a god rolled sight, but it is maxed out on critical hit damage and critical hit chance. It unfortunately does not have headshot damage, but if you don't have anything with max critical hit, this would be a good option for you. Next place we're heading to is West 53rd Street. We're kind of heading downwards on this side, and we have a ballistic shield damage resilience mod. This is a maxed out 5%, so you can throw this on your shield G3 FNC builds. This is the best mod that you can use for that gear set. The next checkpoint we're heading to is West 39th Street. This vendor is selling a Pulse critical hit chance mod, 2%. It's a maxed out critical hit chance mod. I actually don't have enough, so I'm going to be buying a couple of these this week. Would recommend that you buy these as well if you have the funds for it. We're going to move over to Camp Clinton, moving out of the Dark Zone over to Camp Clinton. This vendor is going to be selling a couple things, one of them being a Reckless chest piece. I would highly recommend this for any sniper builds that you are running. Just move all resistance over to health or enemy armor damage if you would like to. And we're going to move down to the mods. This one is selling a Sticky Bomb Explosion Radius mod. This is a maxed out 6% mod. This is really good if you're wanting to run a flashbang or for any kind of support build. We're going to move over to the terminal. The terminal vendor is going to be selling a Relentless backpack again. The other one would be better, but I'm just giving you guys a couple options to choose from. You would just move the firearms over to electronics here, but you are going to have to spend 800 Phoenix credits for this backpack. And then we're going to move to the base of operations. This gear vendor is going to be selling a stamina mod of 252 and 3100 health. That's not the highest stamina roll that you can get, but it is in the 250s, and the health roll is awesome at 3100. So I would recommend this if you don't have any stamina health mods for your builds. We're going to head over to the Dark Zone vendor inside the base of operations as well. There's another stamina mod here on 3% skill haste, and this is a 265 roll, so this is a very good stamina mod if you need anything like this for your builds. And finally, we're going to move over to Madison Stand Safe House. This is just south of Dark Zone 1, and this one is going to be selling the only damage to elite mod this week. It is 198 firearms on 3% damage to elite, so I would highly recommend picking this up if you don't have it just yet. There's also a couple blueprints for sale this week that I would highly recommend picking up. I unfortunately can't show you on my side because I own the blueprints already, but I have confirmed that they are for sale this week. The first one being the Lightweight M4. Very, very important blueprint, you guys. This one is for sale inside the terminal. Make sure you pick this up this week, even if you aren't looking for a Lightweight M4 at this time. This gun is extremely versatile, and having the ability to craft your own is extremely convenient. Make sure you pick this weapon up this week. We also have the MG5 blueprint for sale inside Camp Clinton for those of you who are wanting to run Lone Star builds. This is a excellent ability to be able to craft this weapon. Make sure you pick this one up. And we also have the Tyrant suppressor available this week. I personally do not run this weapon mod. I would rather do the Loud Vent Break, but a lot of people still run the Tyrant suppressor. So if you are looking for these, it is for sale this week, so you would be able to craft the Tyrant suppressor. We also have the Small Grip for sale inside Camp Clinton. This is a critical hit damage modification that you can craft. That's going to wrap up this week's episode of Just the Good Stuff. Hopefully there's some stuff here that you guys will be grabbing this week, and hopefully next week we have some even better grabs that I get to show you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video.